Welcome back to episode 17,912 of the RECRAP with our very special live post-game. Did you guys know this? Cole Wright educated me. This is the first time the Cubs have ever won a winner-take-all game at Wrigley Field. How about that?
That is incorrect.
It's that incorrect.
1998?
That's a regular season game.
Still winner take all, though.
Yeah, that's the last day of the season. I'm going to give Cole this one.
All right.
All right, and let's see. Before we get going, I gotta play the sponsor. I'm so good at this. They couldn't make this harder to switch from one to the other.
I was having issues. Sorry, guys. I'm back.
All right. What is going on here? There it is. Sorry. Operator error.
3,000 bottles of beer on the wall, 3,000 bottles of beer. If one of those bottles happen to fall, 2,999 bottles of beer on the wall.
Thank you, Binny. It seemed appropriate that the last manager to actually win anything gets to usher in this one. Why I missed the ninth inning. They were up 3-0, so I knew they had it in the bag. Did anything happen? Oh.
Nothing of note in my opinion. Yeah.
Did Brad Keller have an aneurysm on the mound and then shit all over himself and then have to... Good Lord, Brad.
We don't want to get all wet.
I know we're live, but Praz, can you hear Andy?
Yeah, I can hear Andy very
Oh,
yeah.
Oleg, you can't hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, technical difficulties here.
Surprised it's not me having technical difficulties this time between my slow internet when I'm at home and recording and, now being out among the people.
I don't know. I don't see why he's not... I don't know. I guess if I were Oleg and he can't hear me, I would... Is he muted?
Try saying something in the chat. Try typing something in the chat.
Oh, this is too...
Hang on, there we go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can
you hear us?
Could you hear Andy when he said, could you hear us there?
Oh, like faintly. That's all right. We'll power through.
All right, but you
say
can't
what I
hear
got to say about Brad Keller and Craig Collins here.
If I were you and you can't hear me, I would log out and log right back in. See if that fixes it. All right, so I can tell you in the 8th, I was like, they need to end this so Jackson Merrill doesn't come up as the tying run, because he was the one Padre I was actually afraid of today, and it turned out fine because he led off the 9th with a homer.
Well, especially with Fieldar and Pomeranz both spent at that point. The only Russian you could go to at that point would be Rogers. I don't know how much you really trust him in that situation. Or they did have Boyd warming up in the ninth too. So,
but if you bring Boyd in, then he's got to at least pitch to 3 guys. And I don't know. All right, Ola, can you hear us now?
Yes. Well, I can hear Praz the whole time.
Okay, and you can hear me now?
Yeah, still faintly, but whatever.
How about this?
It's
Can
fine.
you be better now?
It's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
No, I was just telling Praz that in the 8th, I was like, just get out of this before Jackson Merrill comes up.
Yeah, so I kind of understand. So leaving Keller in the 9th, I get it, right? I get doing that. I think that what I was kind of confused about is once you get up the home run to Merrill, and then once you got that
gift.
Once you got that gift strike, why not take him out then? And why do you have Boyd warming up if you're not going to use him? Yeah. Right, but that's fine, whatever.
Well, and then he kept getting he would get 2 strikes on a guy, and then hit him as hard as he could in the leg, which just seems mean. Actually, it's pretty good aim to hit. Let's see, he hit O'Hearn, and then who did he hit?
He hit O'Hearn. Was
it that Bryce Johnson or whatever it is he hit him?
Johnson,
that's right.
exactly.
That one was
Alex? How you doing?
that was like cricket. Like he had to bounce. He bounced it and still hit him. That
Yeah.
was kind of impressive.
That was really good aim.
That was it. And then you said they had a stolen strike too, right? I remember seeing that from like the top that like the ball popped out of the Phillies. I thought for sure that was going to be a ball and like more trouble was ensuing at that point.
Well,
Oh, yeah, that one strike. The stolen strike was the pitch Bogart struck out on was way ball
yeah.
4.
Oh man,
It was a terrible
this
call.
close to the TV. I was like, I don't know, 3 feet away from the TV. We're at Cody's. We're like 3 feet away from the TV, and like I was flabbergasted in a really good way. I'm like, how can you possibly?
Because actually that ump DJ Rayburn had been really, really good.
Yeah.
And he was really bad in the Cubs' favor. Just one time. That's all we
I'll
need.
take it. I'll take it.
It makes up for obviously getting hosed on the replay, on the reviews. Maybe.
Oh man, like that the stolen base that wasn't the PCA stolen base. That was just that was rough. I got what they ran. Like it makes
I
sense.
hate that. I hate that rule. You shouldn't be able to challenge the guy popping up off the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is such bullshit.
Yeah.
If you're over the bag, you should have occupy that space.
If the ump sees it, that's one thing. But
yeah, I feel like that shouldn't be reviewable. Like it's either the ump on the field either gets it right or wrong, and you don't get to review that. And they've talked about it like every year. I remember when Joe Torre was like in charge of the replays, and he's like, "Well, we're going to look at that because that shouldn't be." That's been 10 years. They haven't done shit.
I mean, on the one hand, like it's to the letter of the law, right? Like you pop off the bag, you pop off the bag.
Yeah. Somebody suggested in basketball they have the principle of verticality, which is when you're fancy word for when you're trying to draw a charge. You can leave the floor. You can, as long as you go straight up. You own that, all the space above you.
Oh, really?
And somebody said, why don't they just do the same thing with the bag? That the runner, if they get to the bag, as long as they stay over the bag, unless they lose complete, like they slide past you, then they're just safe.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But then what happens if, like, I think, well, I guess he was still over the bag. But sometimes he would slide, like...
I mean, I thought Craig was going to run out then after he got overturned and say, all right, well, you need to use your crew chief review and see if Cronenberg blocked the base because you can't do that.
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Pete only had one little corner of the bag to try to touch, which is why he slid right into it.
And from the replays they were showing on the video board too, it looked like he did like the hobby. He pulled his arm in and then reached around with the other arm, and everyone was assuming it would be like inconclusive around me.
Well, the replay showed it was his leg. He tried getting into the kind of passing off the bag to your leg to stay on it, and it was just by a split second that he wasn't.
He kind of bounced over the bag before his foot caught it.
Yeah.
And then I think Nico was probably safe at the plate. I think that's tough because the plate is not raised.
Right.
And so you can't 100%, if you're the replay guy, know that he didn't, that when his little oven mitt is touching the plate, that it's not actually over the plate.
Yeah,
so
that reminded me of the Adrian Gonzalez play in the 2016 LCS that they reviewed when his hand was up over the
That
plate.
one was obvious because Adrian, you could see him he bounced.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was hilarious. Like I was at Dodger Stadium sitting in the way upper deck. And that's like the cheap seats. So, man, those people were angry, and I was wearing my Cubs hat. And I'm like, guys, you're throwing these out.
Oh, they would have only killed you they only kill Giant fans in the parking lot. They don't kill Cubs fans.
Maybe Padres fans now, we'll see. But
you could have said,
thanks to the Cubs, they don't have to worry about that anymore.
Said, guys, I'm close personal friends with Tom Dreesen. And they'd be like, okay.
Right.
Oh, well, you're good.
Don't worry. Frank Sinatra, guys.
Did I ever tell you about the time me and Frank... Shut up, Tom. Yes, you've told us. 1,000,000 times. All right, so do you want to see who the player of the game is?
Yeah, let me see if I can think of who.
I think I got a good idea of who it is.
Oh, it's got to be Matt Shaw.
Yes, with his with his fitting tribute to Charlie Kirk, going KKK. Yeah.
Well, I went a little more apt with it because they actually won something.
Oh, I got you. I see. Okay, cool.
Okay.
And I couldn't give it to Hap because he actually got a hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Is it Jameson? Oh.
So
I love that picture.
I gave
That's
it
such
to
a great picture for
I gave it to
Kittredge.
Rickety Cricket himself, Andrew Kittredge, crawling out from under the bench in the dugout to warm up and come on in and save the day.
Oh man.
He's the first Cub pitcher to ever pitch in 3 consecutive playoff games.
Oh wow. Good thing he gets a day off now, huh?
Not even like Hank Baroe going back to 45.
No.
I know, like, he had the thing where he pitched like the 9th inning of one game, started the next. Like, wow, that's crazy.
Again, I'm quoting Marquis, so it's got to be true. When have they ever done it? So
Yeah.
So Jed did it again. His trade deadline acquisition came in. Who said they didn't get a stud pitcher?
They didn't get anything. It was. I did find it interesting that Matt Boyd was warming up instead of Taylor Rogers, or is it?
Yeah, it just shows they don't.
Yeah,
Craig does not trust him.
Right, in a big spot.
We have Taylor, right? Tyler is the lefty. We have Taylor.
Well, that's probably why. It probably would take Matt Boyd a little bit longer to warm up. It's probably why he didn't bring him.
He's probably just warming up for Saturday. He was already getting
exactly.
loose
Early
for game
warm up
one.
for him there.
Like, hey Matt, what are you doing? It's going to take me a while to get warmed up for Saturday. Is that all right? Can I just warm up right here?
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Hey, we haven't talked about the best pitch thrown today by someone in the Cubs uniform, Pat Hughes, before the game. First pitch. That was great.
No, Virgil. They let Virgil throw out the first pitch. He had his sweater on. Probably too hot. Too hot for the sweater.
Probably a little too hot. Yeah.
I can tell you, I was very concerned when I saw one of the 2 guys who sang the stretch, though.
Wait,
Yeah,
you bring
guy.
Ryan Dempster out to sing the stretch.
That's right.
Right. Not a fan of Dempster, but then when they brought Jake in, that was much better.
Yeah, apparently he mitigated Dempster's sight.
It was nice to see Jake.
And also, the Cubs took a 3-0 lead in an elimination game and held it for the first time ever, I think.
And what? And held it?
They held it.
Yeah.
It's the Padre Game 5 score. It's the Marlins Game 6 score. It's said the most tortured score in Cubs history, but I mean, Brad Keller tried, but he wasn't up to the task. He couldn't give it away.
Whew. Yeah, I know. It was fun to watch. It was good to see the final out.
Let me ask you guys this, because like I was wondering myself when they brought Keller in for the 8th, if he's going to go 6 outs there.
Yeah.
Did you guys? What was your guys thinking with like what their plan would be from that point? Because
I figured he would go 6. I figured that he would at least get through. He would get through Xander Bogaerts, right? Who was coming up 3rd that inning. Merrill let off with the home run.
Yeah, Merrill was.
Yeah,
So was Merrill
then
Xander was 2nd. Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't realize that he really didn't trust Rogers. And so that was like, I kind of half figured that he might be bringing in Rogers to at least, but then I kind of going to let Rogers face Bogaerts.
Yeah.
So I kind of figured he would stay with Keller, and I was surprised, like I mentioned, Danny, I was surprised that he left Keller in after that 5th strike.
The thing I was wondering in the 8th is like, I guess it's inevitable that they're going to have him start the 9th, but like, would Kittredge even be available after opening yesterday and then pitching the day before?
Yeah, I'm sure everybody was available. Like there wasn't why would they rest Kittredge?
I guess I should say it differently.
Yeah.
I was worried about Kittredge's effectiveness. With him pitching 3 days in a row.
Yeah, I think ideally what Thompson was looking for was obviously an easy 1 to 3 inning, thinking that he's got 2 righties and a lefty, and you just kind of hope that, you got a 3-run lead. If Merrill hits the home run, great. Once it goes 3-2 to Xander and, misses with the strike 3 call, at that point, like, he obviously doesn't have it. Already came out to see him once in the 8th when he, had to fix something.
Yeah,
Or was it?
Keller was shaky in the 8th.
Yeah.
I mean, because he was missing by when he would miss, and then he'd throw like 3 perfect pitches in a row, and then he'd miss another one. By the pitch he hit O'Hearn with. Kelly was set up outside. He missed that pitch by 4 feet and hit O'Hearn in the leg.
Right.
So that was the moment. It's like I think he's probably cooked.
Well, like I said, why even leave him in for O'Hearn? We got lucky with the strike. Take your prize.
I mean, I thought it was clear when he came in on the 8th that the 8th and 9th were his, unless he faltered. And I think they probably was more willing to do it up 3-0 because he had a little bit of he had a little margin for error.
Yeah.
But he used it.
Yeah.
But it worked.
Yeah. Also a little bit unfair.
It's fun to see Carlos Santana running around the locker room celebrating.
Is that right? Is that what's on?
Now, I don't know if you guys saw it. On Bush's home run, the Cubs did a very unique dugout celebration. Did you see Moises Ballesteros and his cowbell?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
That was
I did see that. That was pretty awesome.
Just standing up there banging a cowbell.
Yes.
Now, you got to be careful if you take that to Milwaukee. He bangs that thing in Milwaukee, there'll be 7 or 8 female Brewer fans that are just compelled to walk right into the dugout.
Hello?
Apparently, that's a huge thing. I don't know if either of you guys have ever been to a Milwaukee Admirals minor league hockey game up there. That's like a huge thing for them there is cowbells, always bringing them to games. But I guess,
the Ice Hogs too. Apparently, it's an AHL. God, they love their cowbells.
Right.
Where do you even get it? You gotta go to. You can't go to a farm surplus store. You gotta go to a music store. I think. For
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think Farm and Fleet's selling cowbells.
You're the closest.
Maybe Tractor Supply. I'll check out tomorrow and see if I can get one. And I'll
You
sit here at home and I'll bang on two with Moises.
You don't have one left over from your childhood from living on a farm, Andy?
No, they went with the cows.
Yeah. So
We got rid of the cows. They took the bells with them.
do you
right to
think
the slaughterhouse.
that it's Farm and Fleet that has them, or Fleet and Farm?
Fleet Farm. Well, we don't have Fleet Farm.
Oh, you just have Farm.
There's
and
kind
Fleet.
of it's kind of like the Mason-Dixon line.
Oh.
I don't know that Fleet Farm was going to come to Rockford. They were going to come to Sycamore. They didn't either place. The story behind it is that it's the same family, but they couldn't get along, and they broke off, and so one half of the family started Fleet and Farm instead of Farm and Fleet. So Farm and Fleet came first.
Isn't there some story like that about some pizza, like a couple pizza places somewhere? Might be in New Haven. I don't know. Never mind. Interesting.
We're getting way too out of the region here. If we stray out of the Midwest, we're going to get in some trouble.
There is no NLDS MVP, but if there were, we know who the ESPN crew gave it to Dansby.
To Dansby? He made some. He was really good in the field.
He really, in both wins, he had 5 pretty incredible plays in those 2 wins.
He had 2 today.
That's true.
And he walked.
Yeah.
He walked with the bases loaded.
Yes.
I kept thinking, like, on the play where it was a line drive hit to him that he dropped, but Arise wasn't hustling down the line at first. I thought, like, okay, if we get the out here, they're not beaten.
Well,
everything was breaking our way.
So I actually think Arise was.
He took like once. He thought Dansby caught it. He only stopped. And then he started again. It wasn't. I expected to see when they showed the replay. I expected to see him like standing at home plate or starting to walk to the dugout and have to. He's just slow because the second play Dansby made.
I think what he did was he was like rounding first as though like he was going to try and like go past and maybe check for a double.
No, sorry. No. About the play where Dansby dropped the line drive.
Yeah,
what
he didn't let go.
I think Arise hit it and then looked down to run and that saw the play go and then looked down to run. Noticed out of the corner of his eye that he thought it was caught
because he was still holding his bat.
Yeah,
he thought Dansby caught it and then he realized he didn't, and that's when he threw the bat.
Right.
But he didn't dog it as bad as I thought. It's still not great.
I don't think he
That's
dogged
not
it
how
at
you
all.
do it when you hit it, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. I really expected to see him standing flat-footed.
Yeah. It wasn't.
The second time, Dansby's other nice play on him. I mean, he ran on that one, and he should have been safe there too. He's just slow.
Yeah, he is slow.
Yeah, which is fine.
I did quote you a couple times today. The bar was pretty packed. I did quote you about the Brewers and how you think that they win games by taking advantage of other teams' mistakes, and the Cubs. And I think we kind of saw that today. I mean, it'd be nice if Dansby squeezes both those balls because I think the Brewers beat them out. But like that's a fun series, but I don't think there's any reason why the Cubs did.
Well, maybe Andrew Vaughn will hit those to him. He couldn't be.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, if it's anyone on Milwaukee, please let it be Vaughn.
Do you think the Brewers will have spent their week off getting Andrew Vaughn a helmet that fits? That thing is so big. It looks like a little kid with a bucket on his head.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. I mean, he's a weird-looking dude anyway, but that doesn't help. I wanted to strangle our good friend Matty Ice with his second inning at bat. Dansby walks right in front of him.
Yeah.
Estrada is wiping the sweat off his hand. He's like fidgeting. He's not comfortable. And that asshole swung at the first pitch, which was way over his head,
right.
And then the third one was way. It's like, just take it. Why can't you guys ever take a strike?
Yeah,
it's just amazing.
He was just so eager. Like that, it's a rookie thing, I would imagine, but he was just not. Like Shaw was not good.
No. Pete was. Pete showed up. Great play in the first. Came up with the big hit in the second, and then I thought the second hit was more impressive. Suarez was trying to go at the top of the zone and didn't.
Yeah.
Pete was all over it. He missed it, and Pete didn't miss it. So I still think my strategy for Pete, which is take till you get a strike and then go hacking, would work.
And that's the thing with Pete, is that he was very he wasn't swinging, he wasn't whipping, and they showed the stat on the broadcast. He wasn't whipping as much as the last two games, and I also noticed he wasn't necessarily going with like those sliders out of the zone.
Yeah.
But at the top, they were really getting to him, and that's where I think. When did he strike out in the second at bat? I think that's when it.
I mean, he wasn't the only Cub that they pitched that way. Pitched at the top of the zone.
Yeah.
Because they try to get, and the Seiya, the one in the first game, Seiya's homer was Pivetta missed.
Yeah.
He didn't get it high enough.
Right.
The one Kelly hit, he actually did.
Yeah.
Like, Kelly went up and got one at the top of the zone. But yeah, they do that. That clearly is a strategy, and they're going to see more of it. I mean, it's not like the Brewers weren't watching this going, huh.
Well, the good thing is the Brewers don't have the same arms that the Padres bullpen does.
They got a couple, right?
Well, is
Misericordia
still going to be out there for one?
Who?
It's who?
Trevor McGill.
Oh, he's still hurt, isn't he?
I don't know if he can. He might have come back before the year.
Besides,
other than him, they
worry
have
about that guy. I mean, obviously for an inning or two here or there, but like, I think that the Cubs can get to the Milwaukee starters. Woodruff is hurt, right?
Yep.
Peralta's good. Like, I don't know. Like, the bullpen isn't as deep as the Padres, and the Padres only used a couple guys, And I think that Morejon, he wasn't sharp. He didn't give up anything, but I think it got a little. I think it got a little fatigued going into this game. The Padres bullpen.
McGill pitched in the final game of the regular season.
Okay.
So he's back. I mean, I think the guy I expect to see a lot of, and the Cubs have hit him, so I'm not that worried about it, is Misericordia. Yeah, I would expect they'll just turn into a multi-inning reliever.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Use him 3 or 4 times in the series.
Yeah, I don't know, like 3 times, maybe 2. It's a 5-game series, right?
Yeah, there's only one off day.
Okay.
I don't know how it works, because some of these series are going to have, I think the American League ones, they play Saturday, they're off Sunday, then they're back Monday, then they have a travel day. So they have an extra off day. I don't know if the National League ones do.
Yeah, because they start in Milwaukee.
Right. It's for sure going to be Saturday, regardless of what happens.
They're off Sunday, so there's
off Sunday, so Saturday, Monday,
yeah.
That feels so unnecessary. I mean,
actually, there's 3 off. If it goes 5, there's 3 off days.
Yeah.
There's an off day between. You need the travel day to get from Wrigley to the big dairy barn up in Milwaukee.
Right.
Yeah, game 3 Wednesday, game 4 is Thursday. Okay.
It was all dependent on what happened tonight with the Cubs winning, but Wouldn't it make sense to just have that game have game 2 in Milwaukee on Sunday anyway, considering that like the Chicago football team and the Wisconsin football team are both going to be on bye weeks. So like, there's probably going to be way less football distraction there. Like everyone will more so be glued to their TVs for baseball.
MLB wants to avoid the NFL in general as often as they can. Because even if the Bears and Packers aren't playing, it still fucks their ratings. If there's a football game to watch, America watches it. So
that's a good point.
I can see why they're doing it.
I guess with Cubs fans too, like they're all across the country, not just Chicago, so not just Cubs and Bears.
I thought they had to be Bears fans. Don't they have to be Bears fans?
There's some.
Actually, I know there's a lot of Cub Packer fans.
Yeah,
weird.
Especially up by you, right?
I was going to say probably around your neck of the woods, you get a lot of those, right, Andy?
Well, there's a lot of Wisconsin Cub fans too, because there were the Braves left, and those fans became Cub fans, and not all of them went back to the Brewers.
I'm surprised there aren't a lot of
trucked
Brewers
them in
fans.
from Seattle.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm surprised there aren't a lot of Brewers fans in Seattle.
Yeah. Most times there's barely any Mariners fans in Seattle. Which is, I know they have. Like, I'm looking forward to Saturday in the Aaron Savali revenge game against the Brewers.
There you go. There you go. Hopefully he'll bean Andrew Vaughn just to get him back for the trade.
I mean, what do we really think?
There we go. Yes, full revenge for the trade.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Is it Colin Ray as kind of a glorified opener?
Colin Ray too.
Yeah, the revenge game for him. Maybe they're just going to do Savali and Ray. Yeah. Let them get their revenge. Anybody else ever played for the Brewers?
Games 1 and 5.
Taylor Rogers.
Yes.
An old Brewer. That's what Craig's going to do. Yeah, we got all the studs.
Yeah. I can't wait till Ian Happ is a Brewer next year.
Well, 2 years.
Well,
unless he waives his no trade.
He's got it to get to Milwaukee. He'd be a super big fish with that personality in that small pond.
He would be.
The podcast.
And I watched a little of the post game before we started. Elise, who is having the time of her life in the Cub clubhouse. It's so much fun. She's so much more fun than Taylor is.
Yeah.
And she's interviewing Carson Kelly, and Hap comes up, so then she interviews the two of them together, and she goes to Ian like, didn't he have a great series? And Ian's like, oh yeah, I mean, what he's really good at is he knows exactly when to go out and do a mound visit and talk to. It's like, shut up, this is not your stupid fucking podcast.
Right.
We don't need a 10-minute explanation. Shut up. He should say, yeah, he actually got a big hit, unlike me. I waited. I made sure there was a double play right in front of mine, so it was safe to get a hit and not actually impact the game.
He didn't have to resort to laying down a bunt. He could actually put the ball over the fence, unlike me.
I mean, what that bunt said to me was Ian Happ saying, you should probably start batting me ninth.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to get it. I'm not doing anything this. I have no confidence. I'm not going to get an important hit all postseason, and so get me out of the way.
Yeah,
I would have done it.
Yeah, going into the Brewers series, I feel good. Bush is all right. Zea's hitting, right? Zea had a double today. Tucker had a couple hits, right? PCA got a hit.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, that was really encouraging to see Tucker actually have a few nice swings today, too. I was a little surprised in the 7th after he had the fielder's choice when Nico was out of the plate that they didn't tend to run for him at that point. But,
yeah, I mean, from yesterday and today, it's pretty clear that Craig thinks he can just run.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out when in game 1 against the Brewers, he crumples up in a heap hanging onto his, grabbing the back of his leg. But
I will say
the Cubs had...
Maybe the key to him isn't so much running, but it's the starting and stopping that you would have to do in the outfield.
So he has no breaks. He's just when he gets started, he's running until he's run until he's either scores or he's tagged out, just like Hobby.
Exactly. That's the key. He's got to get in a rundown between first and play.
In a game that was pitched mostly by the vaunted Padres bullpen, the Cubs had 13 hits. They were hit in every inning.
Yeah. Yeah, they were, like I said, I feel like they were hurt. Suarez just was off a little bit. He gave up the home run to Bush. And he gave him a hard hit ball.
They got. I mean, he threw 18 pitches yesterday, and then they put him up for a second inning.
Yeah.
And I really thought, I think the Cubs would get to him this inning, and they did.
Yeah.
Yep,
you're right.
The great Mike Schilt. I mean, I didn't understand it seemed when they brought, and the announcers were confused too. Like when Michael King came in, you thought, okay, here's a guy that's going to get at least 2 innings,
right,
to try to get it. And because the Cubs had a lefty coming up, he went right to the bullpen.
Yes.
Went to Wandy.
Wandy, yeah.
And it's like, all right, well now you're kind of,
I was also sort of surprised because even a buddy of mine even texted. He's like, "Hey, was Michael King a starter?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got it from the Yankees." And I'm like, for sure he's going a couple of innings here. Like I can't.
Yeah, and he looked really good. He took him one batter to kind of get dialed in, and he struck out the next 3, and he thought, "Oh shit, well this is going to be a fun couple innings," and then he was gone.
Yeah.
So
cool.
But who are we to criticize the super intelligent looking Mike Schilt?
You still have that picture up, please? That brought me a lot of life the other night.
Yeah. No, I got Comcast called and said, "What? Stop, enough! We don't want you accessing that internet
picture
stuff. That stuff. No, that weird picture. Don't do that." So I said, "Okay, fine." They threatened to throttle my internet. I kept showing them shit.
Yeah, it was actually Tucker's calf, but Nomar's groin. So I was replying to somebody in the chat. But the hamstring does connect them both, so I can see where you're going with this.
No, I knew that. Oh, because I said he's
no, you didn't say it. Somebody in the chat, Brian.
Crumpled up holding his.
Yeah.
Oh. I guess I should look at the chat.
Yeah, take a look. Good stuff.
Oh, there's lots going on in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's see what we got.
Oh, we got live comments?
If Keller didn't have an aneurysm, I did.
Oh, yeah, someone wants our buddy Apex to go punch out the Garvey picture again.
That's a fun story.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did that lovingly. I did that lovingly in Sluggers to an O.D.B. McDowell picture. That's because I wanted the O.D.B. McDowell picture. I think it was a reprint of like his rookie card or something. Like I want that, but Pat actually did it to.
Yeah, Joe was hoping I would go to our correspondent Pat Benkowski in the Cubs.
Right.
We couldn't. I think they denied Pat's press credential.
Right.
He'll probably be walking behind Praz here
and
aimlessly. He'll just start interviewing fans.
Yeah. Are you walking by the outfield wall?
I'm going down Gallagher Way to like by where the firehouse is.
Oh, okay.
Actually, might see some players coming out, or we'll see. We'll see.
We'll get some interviews.
You know what? They're probably still celebrating at this point. So.
Oh, but see if you can get any of the Padres players coming out.
Kittredge and Justin Turner will have to go out to smoke in the alley. So when you see those two, go over and see if they'll chat with you.
Hey. Question for you. What was I couldn't really hear the game very well. What was going on with the umps kind of giving warnings to the Padres or whatever they were doing? Like at one point I thought for sure the pitch clock had run out.
What were the umps doing? I didn't hear you all cleanly.
No. It wouldn't be. You wouldn't get it because you were at the game, right? I was asking Andy if he heard the explanation.
Was it early?
They were going like this.
Darvish had pitch comm issues.
Oh, is that what it was?
They had to swap out his pitch comm during an inning. And I think, it was him. That's the thing that still pisses me off. You're just going to use signs,
Yeah.
There's a way to do this without stopping the game.
Who came in after Darvish? Estrada, right?
Yeah.
Because Estrada at one point the pitch clock was going down and he saw it and he stepped off the mound.
And
then the pitch clock ran down to 0 and they didn't call it.
Was it today or yesterday? They're all blurring together.
Today.
When Manny Machado ran in from third to call timeout, or was that yesterday?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I think that was yesterday.
Okay.
I think Estrada noticed it and he backed off.
Yeah.
It's like to me that's you shouldn't be able to do that, right? Should you just be able to avoid a pitch clock violation by simply stepping off?
Yeah. I mean, you get.
I guess they have one. I guess if you're a pitcher, you have one disengagement per batter. So if you haven't used it, you get 2.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you can just do it all the time.
And with runners on base, yes, but without runners on base.
Yeah, because we learned that the other day that they
Because he stepped off and they started the clock right away, and I'm sure that it got down to 0 before he started his motion.
Yeah, because we learned that the other day with Keller and Bogart. So Xander had some interesting at-bats against Brad Keller in this series.
Yes.
I was still amazed. He stole a base. He had just fouled a ball off his broken foot.
Off the same foot, man.
Yeah, off his left foot.
Gotta hurt.
And then he stole a base anyway.
Oh, you know what else I enjoyed about the broadcast was kind of fun is after that called strike 3 in the 9th inning, when they showed the ump cam and you see Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah, arguing with him. Yeah, that was really good.
That was fun. I like that. That was a good use of that ump cam.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it was the background noise from Praz. That's why I couldn't hear you. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. It adds ambiance.
Yeah.
And it makes us all shout at each other.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Is there any? Have they announced any pitchers? I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be Boyd and Managa. Is Horton still out? Like, are they going to rule him out?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they put him on. Well, they put him on the injured list. How many days ago?
Oh, because you have to be on for 15. Does that still carry over to the playoffs?
I don't know how it works because you have to do it to free up a roster spot for somebody else.
Yeah.
And I think maybe they even put him on the roster and then put him. I don't know how they did it. It seemed to me like, why would you that late in the season bother putting him on the injured list?
That's
if that
right.
meant it would handcuff you, but they did.
Yeah, like if it was in the like if it was just to run out the season and you needed one more arm, all right, whatever, I could see that.
I mean, let's not question Jed and Carter. They know.
No,
they know what they're doing.
I would never.
Okay, so he last pitched on the 23rd.
Okay.
So then 7 days to the 30th, and he can pitch. They could activate him. Oh wait, it's 15 days. Yeah, 15 days.
15 days.
Because he's a pitcher.
So they retroacted it to the 25th for some reason. So he'd have to miss this series.
He could pitch on the 10th then, right?
Yeah.
Is the series? Are there no games here?
Now, there's also on the roster transactions, it said Kate Horton roster status changed by the Cubs. Not sure what that means.
No, they said we didn't mean to. Whoops.
Yeah. My bad.
Can we have a take back?
Yeah,
No.
I'm not sure. Anybody out there know? I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, where are the guys in the chat now?
Oh, no,
we really
wait,
need
okay,
them.
hold on. So hang on. September 29th, they activated him from the 15-day injured list.
Oh, Kyle here in the chat says he's available. He's only available for Game 5. That would be the first time that he would be available.
Well, they activated him from the 15-day IL, so I don't think the IL goes into the playoffs. But I don't know. If it's Game 5, then it's Game 5.
Yeah. I mean, it's a rib. How bad could it hurt?
Right.
Just get out there. Just start pitching, you pansy. You were going to play football at Oklahoma. Tough guy.
Yeah. What did you
Let's
think
see
of your rib there?
Yeah.
They would have just shot him full of painkillers and steroids.
Well, which is exactly what the Cubs should do. Might want to try that with Hap. See what happens.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I'm all in for that. Maybe Dave Duncan is still around with his medicine cabinet.
Some Darvon and some Percocet and some Vagisil, whatever it takes.
Vagisil. Isn't that what the stuff that...
Eddie Harris, yeah.
Eddie Harris, that's it.
Now, if the umps are watching me real close, I just pull a jalapeno up my nose and get that thing running. You put snot on the ball? I ain't got an arm like yours, kid. I got to do whatever it takes. I'm gonna do a one-man. Yankees and Red Sox still no score.
All right. Well, we don't have pitching. Do you want to do a preview of this series tomorrow when they announce the pitchers? We could tell everybody listening right now.
Yeah, you got. Let us know if you want us to come back and do another one. We're just gonna recrap every day.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do one Saturday anyway.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We know it's gonna be Freddie Peralta. We just need to know who it's gonna be. Right. We just need to know who the Cub is gonna be. And my guess would be, so Boyd pitched Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, it'd be
he
Boyd.
could go Saturday.
Yeah.
But I could also see them because he was so tired. at the end of the season. I could see the Galaxy brains in the pitch lab going, why don't we'll start Colin Ray, we'll see if he can go like 3 innings, and then we'll just bullpen it again.
Yeah.
So I guess it's either. I think it's probably one of those two. It's either Ray or Boyd.
That's probably a good point. I bet they go Boyd. I wouldn't doubt that. Yeah. Why wouldn't they?
No, it was Tuesday. It would be short rest. So I'm sure Boyd will pitch game 2. I don't know. I was thinking Monday. They played
Wednesday,
Tuesday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh yes. Wait, Sunday. Wait, hold on. He pitched Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
So he said Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
You're right.
3 days rest. So I would guess Boyd is game 2, Schott is game 3, and so they're going to have to just figure it out for game 1. Maybe it could just be Cade Horton. I would just have
maybe Kyle is wrong.
Or Justin Steele was celebrating in the clubhouse. So was Jake. Jake Arrieta was in the clubhouse celebrating. I think Dempster was too, unfortunately.
I would be totally fine with trying to get 3 innings on Jake Arrieta right now.
Well, it's that first pitch he threw the other day looked pretty good. He's rested. Still doing the Pilates.
Yeah,
we know why he's in town, right? I mean, I'm surprised he didn't have the ice vest on when he threw out the first pitch. I mean, we know why Jake is back. Oh yeah, well, Jake, are you here to throw out the first pitch? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
give me a ball. Who's that? That's Moises Ballesteros. Just leave him alone. He's here. We have it. We have his papers.
He's fine. Yeah, we have his papers.
I don't know. It's a suspicious cowbell activity.
Miguel Amaya all of a sudden, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they have roster decisions to make too. Then.
What's that?
Well, I mean, you get a new round. You get to pick a new roster.
Yeah, but I think.
It's weird. Like, I don't think the Cubs will change much because they basically put all their starters on the roster for this round anyway.
Right.
Usually that's like the trade-off. You just take one starter, and then they just had them all. They're like, we don't have enough pitching to worry about it. They're all the healthy guys. You're on the roster. Go get them.
Yeah, I guess the only thing is if Horton's ready, because even if he'll be available for Game 5, you still have to put him on now. You can't just.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're just going to be like...
I don't think that's true, Brian. I don't think that's true, because the Cubs transactions... It says, Cubs, I'm looking at it right now, September 29th, Chicago Cubs activated right-handed pitcher Cade Horton from the 15-day injured list.
I don't know.
I
don't know who to believe. What you're reading. Well, maybe Brian has sources. Maybe Brian...
Yeah.
Maybe he's Bud Selig's nephew, and he knows all the stuff.
He knows people.
Oh, I wonder if Bud's going to throw out a first pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Think how fired up that'll get the Brewer fans.
Is he still alive?
Yes, he's still alive. He was at they did a Bob Uecker celebration of life late in the season.
Yeah.
With Bob Costas, they put a desk out on the field, and they had it was okay. It's like, I don't know why the fuck did you have to bring Costas back for all this shit? I mean, there's other guys that could do it. And the players that day wore they wore their normal uniforms with their numbers, but they all said Uke on the back.
Really? Oh, that's nice.
And Bud was there, and Bud actually told a story, so he was somewhat lucid. It was about as lucid as he was, when he was commissioner.
All right.
So kinda.
That's Hall of Famer Bud Selig. What's his first name?
But they'll probably bring back all the greats, like Ryan Braun.
Oh yeah.
Prince, there's a free buffet. Prince Fielder, he'll want to come back.
Gorman Thomas.
Robin Younsall was there anyway, so he'd be there. Robin's actually pretty cool.
Paul Molitor.
I do have affection for like those old American League Brewers. I can tolerate those guys.
Oh yeah. Oh,
the National League ones, fuck them.
Those 82 Brewers were fun.
Yeah.
I will forever have a soft spot for them. Fuck them now. Do you think that if Paul Molitor shows up, that they're going to have to keep him away from the baselines? Yeah.
Where's Paul? Oh, he's doing it again.
I did see this really cool T-shirt. Sorry, there's an ambulance going by outside of my window. Can you hear that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
It's fine.
When I had my old dog, he would howl with the ambulances. That was always fun.
These four all do. Thanks.
It was a shirt, a Brewer shirt, and on the back they sort of had like the outline of everybody's hair and like any facial hair they had without the face.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
But for Paul Molitor was like a mirror and a little
of course
like a razor.
Andre Dawson is now being interviewed on the field.
All right.
Just
Cubs
asked
brought out-
Elise. He's like, do you have any terminally ill relatives? Here, you will eventually. He just gave her his card.
Right. Got any relatives who are about to croak?
He's like, I was going to take care of Brad if he gave up the lead. Oh, Andre.
Whoa.
Andre, how old is Andre? He's in his 60s, right?
He's got to be.
Still terrifying.
Oh, God, yeah.
I wouldn't fuck with him.
Yeah. All right.
Well, this was fun. I'm glad they won. I went into this thinking I don't know. I didn't think the bats were going to wake up, and they did. They still didn't score many runs.
Yeah, they didn't score.
They got lots of hits.
It's cool. Like they did what they had to do. The Michael Busch home run was a big home run. They finally had. I mean, they had a lot of hits. That Sean Bush striking out and then grounding to that double play, that sucked.
I thought that if they had lost, to me, that only getting two in the when you had. It's not just you had the bases loaded, nobody out. You had the bases loaded and nobody out and 2 runs in.
Yes.
And then you stopped. That was bad. You should have gotten 4 or 5 runs in that inning, and then pretty much would have been a cruise the rest of the way.
Yes.
But those twins, the Charlie Kirk twins, batting back to back. The Bush made up for it.
Yeah, Bush did.
Actually, I mean, think about how shaky that 9th inning was. They had the out they got. They had to got reviewed. When Shaw got the ball stuck in his glove.
Oh yeah.
But man, that whole thing was just.
Yeah. Well, Ketchich came in and calmed everything down. That was nice.
He did. He's it's the weirdest. To me, it looks like it's coach pitch. Just that kind of he just kind of leans back, and then I have a feeling that the ball gets on you really fast.
Dude, the guy fires 97, and they were talking about that in the broadcast. I think on Friday. Like he's got that little bit of deception where it sort of comes from way back here, and he doesn't take that big of a stride either. Somebody at the bar today just kind of said it's an effortless 97. It doesn't look like it's getting there, and then all of a sudden. Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works. And he's been good for a while, so.
Yeah. Then he can hide it in his beard.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Let's see. All right, we still have more Cade Horton chat. As I understand it, the activation is procedural. It's a procedural thing, as all the players on the injured list are considered activated for the 40-man roster counting reasons. Oh, okay.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So it doesn't really go into it. So if they put him on the roster, then he would be available to pitch game 1 if he's healthy and all. The constraint isn't that he's on the IL all the time.
Well, I think Brian here is arguing it's both things. Like if they want to have the option to use him when he's off the injured list, they had to activate him, but he still has to sit until his initial IL stint ran out. Because they didn't put him on the injured list for 15 days. But you're saying it doesn't matter.
Right.
Because once the season ended, everybody's injured list time.
Exactly. They put him on the roster. Right? He's good to go.
I guess we'll find out. If he's on...
Yeah.
My assumption is going to be that if he's on the playoff roster for Saturday, then... Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. Are they going to park a guy for the possibility of a Game 5?
No,
I guess you would.
Don't think so. Yeah, I don't think they would.
So I guess what I'm saying is, if he's on the roster, then he must not have that pitching restriction. Yeah.
Right.
Or they're not handcuffed. They don't have to wait until the last day.
There's no way. Because they're going to need the relievers.
And it might be moot. I mean, we don't know if he's even healthy enough or not.
Right.
Yeah. That's what it says. I don't know.
So
we're arguing. We have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be on the roster.
I just think that because I think the Cubs should have different rules.
Yeah.
Than everybody else.
Look, if Shohei Ohtani could somehow stay in the game after being taken out as a pitcher, because he's somehow 2 people, that only takes up 1 roster spot.
Yep. He does count. I thought there was a real loophole. I thought he didn't count against their pitchers, but he does.
Wait. Oh.
Like once they basically, when he was healthy enough to pitch this year, they had to tell baseball he's a two-way player again. So he counted as one of their 13 pitchers. Otherwise,
Joe
they would have
Madden doesn't make
effectively.
the argument that he's just a position player pitching.
Well, Joe doesn't care.
Yeah.
Joe doesn't care anymore. Well, yeah,
Well,
then he'd have the restrictions.
Yeah.
He couldn't pitch till they were up 10 or down 8.
Right.
It would be funny if they fucked that up for the playoffs.
Yeah.
And Dave Roberts sends him out because he's got to pitch game 1, and he heads out to pitch on Saturday against the Phillies. And,
Yeah. What are you doing?
Rob Thompson comes out and he's like, "Yeah, he can't pitch.
Yeah.
You fucked up.
Unless you're going to spot us 8 runs.
Yep.
He ain't pitching.
Well, I was glad to see the Reds put up such a fight.
That I got to tell you, like I'm still a little worried about the Reds next year, but yeah, that's a bad hitting team. Especially if Ellie's not hitting, forget about it.
Yeah. And he hasn't hit for a while.
And he hasn't been.
So the Cubs winning keeps the. I was a little worried when the Tigers won today.
Yeah.
Put pressure back on the Cubs because, not counting the COVID years, which they don't count apparently. COVID years. So since they went to this format, the team that has won the first game in the Wild Card Series has always won the series.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, the Cubs. Of course, the Cubs are gonna be the first team not to do that. So I was hoping that the Guardians would win right before, and it'd be like, okay, then we're off the hook. But that didn't happen. But the Cubs, this is incredible to me. The Cubs are still the only home team to win the first game and not win the second. Every home team in the Wild Card Series who won the first game swept, because it had only been, this year with the three games, this is the first time that ever happened. It's the first time all three series went to the game 3.
Yes.
There'd only been 2 ever that went to game 3 before this.
Oh, wow.
There were more this year than there had been, because it was 10 out of the 12 were sweeps.
Yeah, which sweeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want. I could. I don't know. I wonder if there's a statistical reason for that.
Like probably small sample size.
Yeah, well, because you can't
could very well flip in the next few years.
Momentum isn't really a thing.
Yeah, especially it's weird to me, especially since some of these teams get in there with their pitching all in disarray.
Yeah,
and maybe they're like, okay, we've got 2 really good pitchers, but they're going to have to pitch games 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So we're probably just going to lose game 1, and then we'll have our studs lined up. It's odd that it hasn't happened.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of weird stuff. When you saw Michael King pitch today, you're like, why the fuck did you start?
Right.
Like, it seemed like he should have started.
Right. Well, that's kind of. I actually kind of assumed that up until you said something.
Yeah, I'd say
like
they
even
announced
when we talked about it on the playoff preview. You said you don't start. I'm like,
They announced it right away who their 3 starters were.
Yeah. That's weird. Oh well.
I don't know. Maybe they wanted the option to use King more than just in one game. I don't know, but they didn't. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about Mike Schilt's wonderful.
Yeah.
We have more important things to worry about. We have the Brewers to worry about now.
Yeah, I like the Cubs.
The Red Hot Brewers, who have won 2 of their last 13 postseason games.
I might win a bet and get a nice dinner up in Milwaukee. Or no, it'll be in Chicago. If the Cubs win, my buddy who lives in Milwaukee is coming down to Chicago and has to take me out to dinner. If the Brewers win, I gotta go up there and take him out to dinner to some fancy place in Milwaukee.
The Red Sox are imploding.
Oh,
they're
they?
down 4-0, and the Yankees have the bases loaded.
All right.
All right. Well, this was fun. I'm glad they won.
Yes.
Glad we got more of these, more recraps. We'll have another one on Saturday.
Yes.
After the Cubs game 1 win over the Brewers.
Go.
I just expect a sweep.
Yeah, you got it. Why? I don't see. I mean, Peralta. The Cubs already kind of tagged Peralta. Peralta had 1 good start against the Cubs, and then the Cubs tagged him, right?
Yep. Cubs offense got rolling today.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll stick. But we'll see. I feel better about them. I was really worried about them hitting the Padres, and they really didn't until today.
Yeah.
I don't have the same concerns with the Brewers.
They hit him okay on Friday. It was only yesterday's game that was rough, or on Thursday rather. Wait.
Yeah, I mean they didn't string too many hits together on Tuesday though.
On Tuesday, that's what I'm talking about. Sorry.
And they only had 1 at bat with a runner in scoring position in the whole game, I think.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday they only had 3 at bats with runners on. Oh, corners and squares. So, whatever.
All right.
You know the Padres pitching was going to be rough. They got to Estrada both times. It's all good.
Sweep for who?
Yeah. Sweep for Lint.
All right. Well, thanks, Oleg.
Thanks, Andy. See ya.